All right, we're here with U.S. Army top fuel driver Tony Schumacher at the Las Vegas Nationals. And Tony, with just 2 races left in the season, obviously you're a little bit behind the 8 ball in the title chase, and but still you haven't given up. You've taken on the Army Strong Soldiers motto, and what are you going to be trying to accomplish over these next couple of races?
I'm just trying to win the races like we always do. And I think, unfortunately, we are a little behind the 8 ball, maybe too far. But, we have a great team. We've had a great season. We've won 5 races so far, and we're really getting good right now. Some of the races we've lost have been incredibly close. The fans have gotten their money's worth. Unfortunately, we haven't been on the winning side of it, but we have been a great team. We've still won the 2nd most races this season, and we're still the winningest team in the history of the sport. So nothing to be ashamed of. Great team. 6 championships in a row, some of them in very difficult ways, having set world records on the last run of the season. And this year is not over, but it's a long shot. And it's not my first long shot, but we're going to go out and win. If they're going to win a championship, we want to win the last 2 races so that it's not that exciting for them. I think that's the key. We don't show up in any race just to test. We're here to be the baddest car out here. We've set records. We've proven that we are the fastest car on this racing track right now, and we look forward to going out and taking a 67th trophy home.
Now, you've obviously had lots of success over the years, and you've had to overcome adversity at times. Tell us about one of the largest hurdles you've had to overcome during your career so far.
Well, definitely back in 2006, we were 336 points out of the lead. It was before the countdown. They weren't going to take points away from the leader. We were a long way out, and we were running bad. We just had a problem. We had a tire change. We didn't have it figured out. And I think the hurdle's not the fact that we were back. The hurdle's keeping the team together in a positive light, because the fact is we don't want to fire people. We were a great team with great people. We had a problem. We had to solve that problem. And I think when you start pointing fingers, that doesn't work. We held it together, and we led. The people that the driver, the crew chief, my dad, the owner, the Army, the people that we surround ourselves with were great leaders in that we kept it going forward. And it was the greatest comeback in the history of the sport, down to the final run of the year, having to set a world record and win. But at least we were part of a team. If we did win, we knew we had given it every shot. We had given it every bit of every ounce of energy that we had in us, and we did a great job. We went ahead and we pulled it off. But getting through that adversity was something I'll remember for the rest of my life.
Now, your partnership with the U.S. Army dates back now 10 years. You've had a chance to interact with so many different soldiers around the world, actually. And is there a memorable experience that you've had during that time period?
Well, it'd be impossible to sit here on one tape and talk about, a memory. It's been endless. I joke about it, but you're as good as the people you surround yourself with. The Army and the strength like no other cannot be explained to most civilians. They can't get it. They've never been in any kind of a situation where it had to be perfect. It had to work. You were surrounded by greatness, and it had to go your way. What we do is listen. We bring in all the hometown heroes in these races. We bring in all the soldiers. It's even neat to see the recruits and the attitudes that they have that haven't been to basic training yet. But the lessons this team has learned, it's been the greatest lessons we'll ever have a chance to gain on any sponsor in this sport. And this is a successful team because of you guys. We appreciate it. We appreciate the stories.
Now, with Veterans Day coming on very shortly, what kind of message do you have for our Army Strong Soldiers?
We love you guys. We love the families and the support. Because you're the reason we come out here. We really enjoy winning for you, for the families, for the ones that have to stay home. Like I've said so many times, you're over there doing your job with the families at home, and they may have it the hardest. So we're pulling for you, and happy Veterans Day.
Well, thanks for your time. We'll catch up with you again in Pomona, California in a couple weeks.
Yeah.